Verse 14, with consistent, intensive and repetitive effort, in full devotion, that is, in full awareness, and without a feeling of being burdened, one becomes grounded in one's practice, in restraining or stopping the modification of chitta or the mind core. This is abhyas. To become grounded in our practice, not becoming grounded in a different perspective, different meaning, but to become grounded in our practice. You practice and keep on digging. My master would remind us, you dig in one place 5 meters, you dig another place 5 meters, you don't get water. And you have digged 20 places, 5 meters each, 100 meters. You don't get water. If you dig in one place 20 meters, you'll get water. So we are wasting our time by trying this, trying that, trying blah, blah, blah. That's why Buddha never even spoke of a method. He simply gave us an injunction, go within, find out. And when he found out, when he went inside, what did he find out? He found out all the demons, Mara, with all the children. He found out that he has so much anger, so much violence, so many things within. So if you meditate and you think immediately you get angels to throw flowers upon you, you have not meditated. You must find the demons. Angels all are around. They are not coming to your mind. They are your hallucination. You must find the demons, because these demons have brought us into this life. This body is a tumor. Our soul, when we left our body, still had so many vasanas, so many obsessions, so many desires, so many impressions. And all those impressions, all those obsessions, they got together and created this body for each one of us. So this body shows that we are not into angelic things still. We are into demoniac things. And we have to find and acknowledge and identify those demons. That was the Buddha's experience. That was Jesus' experience. Even Jesus, when he started meditating, what he found was devil. He did not find God. He found devil. So all these great masters have left behind their experiences, but we are not learning. We are not learning. We want to do something on our own. Fine. You want to produce fire. Can you become like your ancestors? Get a stone, get 2 pieces of stone, start rubbing. After some time, the fire will go. If you want to do that way, fine. But if you want to learn from somebody, now the fire can be had from a lighter, from a matchstick. Do you still want to rub 2 stones for 3 hours, 4 hours? Or you want to use matchstick? If somebody is offering you matchstick, no, I want to do it my own way. This is our ego. This is our ego. Spirituality, most of us, everywhere, first it was in the West, now in the East also, same. We want to learn everything our own way. We can learn, we are autodidact. You did not even learn to go to toilet to shit on your own. You were taught how to shit in the toilet. And we become so egoistic that we can learn spirituality on our own. This is ego. This is our mind. And we cannot see that as ego because we are not into the chitta, into the core where these problems are coming, where this ego is coming. So address that through abhyas. What is abhyas? He just explained that feeling not burden. If you feel that I am burdened by this practice, then it is not going to work. Because you have to have a full devotion, dedication. This I keep reminding. When we do seva, we go for so-called social work. We serve the needies, we serve the orphans. We organize medical camps. We do so many activities. If you feel you are burdened, you are not doing seva, you are not serving. You should do it out of love. When we go to orphanage, we don't go ourselves. We bring our children. And the food that we distribute to the orphans, the same food we also give to our children. We tell our children to serve them and eat together with them. To feel their pain. To feel their joys also. You know, small thing that we feel, we take things for granted. We just adopted a small boy. Did I tell you this story last week or something? We just adopted a small boy in the school. We brought him from 2.5 hours from here, Singaraja to Kutta. A little boy, 5 years old. He cannot even speak Indonesian. He speaks only Balinese. And we asked him, are you okay here in the boarding? Are you okay here? Are you happy? He says, I'm happy. And the teacher asked him, why do you think you are happy? What makes you happy here? You know what was his reply? Because I have a bed to sleep on. He was sleeping on a piece of cardboard, jute or something. You know the used jute gonis and all that, the used jute bags and cardboard, they were sleeping on those cardboards, on those jute thing. And now he has a bed. So we take things for granted. We take so many of our blessings for granted. We can do many things and we feel that all those are, I'm bound to get. No. There are people who are in a very, very much deprived state. Have compassion towards them. Have compassion. Not pity. Don't pity them, but have compassion. And all this thing can only happen when you have detected the chitta, the wavering of the chitta that is making us egoistic. There was a great master from Tibet. He went to United States. He died there. Chogyam Trungpa. Yeah? And this guy, he coined a word. Actually, this word is old, but he coined a word, spiritual materialism. And this is a very apt word, very proper word to be used for our state now. We have become spiritual materialist. It looks like spiritual. We are meditating, we are doing this, we are doing that. But there is I there. I am doing this. I am channeling. I am talking to Jesus. I am talking to this angel. I am getting messages from so many ascended masters. No, ascended masters, they have better things to do. There are 2,000 people in the United States of America who feel that they are Jesus Christ born again. 2,000 people. I mean, give him a break. Jesus Christ doesn't have to take our body, rotten body. He has better things to do. He has better things to do. And 2,000 people, you collect them in one place. I was suggesting this to someone. I said, you have the resources, have a meeting, have a conference. Call these 2,000 Jesuses to a conference. They will start fighting each other. They will start fighting each other. There will be no compassion, no love. And yes, it is happening. So this is spiritual materialism. We think we have arrived at certain state. We have not arrived. Once we have arrived, the impact will be seen by people around us. The compassion, the love, detachment, all these are the impacts. 15 is it? Yeah, 15. Vairagya or perfect detachment is attained when one is neither disturbed nor tempted by the Vishaya, sense objects and conditions outside, neither by what one sees nor by what one hears about, thus one attains to the state of samjna or perfect true knowingness, free of all conflicts arising from a sense of duality. Vairagya detachment is when we are not affected by things going outside. It does not mean that people are fighting, there is so many terrible things happening and we are not affected, we just meditate, we just do our mantra. No. It is only when you are not affected by the emotions outside that you can serve. If someone is suffering and you start crying together with this person, you start shedding tears, you are not helping that person. You become so attached. We become so attached with the situation that we start crying. Somebody is crying, we start crying too. It's not going to help. You have to be in the state of uplifting, able to uplift this person who is crying, who is in tears. And for that purpose, you have to detach from his pain. Detach from his pain. And then you can have compassion. If you are attached to his pain, you will not have compassion. And this is very important because sometimes we feel detachment means I don't care whatever the world is, whatever is happening in the world. I live in this little ashram. I do my things, I meditate few hours a day, I do yoga, I am happy. No, that is pseudo happiness. That is not true happiness. That is not Anand. Anand is about sharing your wisdom, your happiness, your love, your compassion. This is Anand. This is what happens immediately as an impact of meditation. When you meditate, you become more compassionate but detached. 16. The perfect or true knowingness is about Purusha or the collective individual soul that is not affected by gunas or the qualities of matter and material existence, not attached to it and does not crave for it. This indeed is also the true detachment of Vairagya. I am sitting on this chair and this chair is decaying. I cannot see it, but it is decaying. It's made of rattan. What is it? Synthetic? Is it synthetic? Okay, even synthetic, even plastic, it takes 500 years. If it is made of natural rattan, maybe it will take only 10, 15 years, 20 years start decaying. This is synthetic, 500 years. My body maybe 60, 70, 80 years. Our body maybe maximum 100 years. How long can you live? Everything is decaying. All the big buildings we build, anything we do, everything here is decaying. This is the nature of the matter. That matter is always changing form. If we understand that, we will not be attached to this. Today I have this chair, tomorrow I may not have this chair, I am alright. I am alright. But if I am attached, I lose something and I am so attached, I will be very, very, very unhappy. Very unhappy. I was listening to a beautiful talk. A lot of people, they come to ashrams, they have so many expectations, and then they go back and they say, we are totally disappointed. If someone says, I am totally disappointed with Anand Krishna, have you asked me, do you have any appointment with me that you are disappointed? Your disappointment is because you are expecting something from me. My disappointment is because I am expecting something from you. And as long as there are expectations, there cannot be love. There will be transaction. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. I am giving you this lecture because you are going to pay me. So I'm counting how many of you. I'm not interested in what I'm sharing. I'm counting all the time how many of you, because I'm expecting. And that is not going to work in yoga. The moment you start counting, you start expecting how much money am I going to earn from this. And then it's not going to help anyone. It will become a business. It will become a business. You know what have you done with our medical system, the pharmacies and all that? A lot of things, a lot of medicine we don't need, and yet we are given those medicines. We are given those medicines. There is a cure for cancer. A lot of people, they know it. But so many pharmacies, they are not interested in the cure. Do you remember? I don't know in the West, but here we were fooled. Once upon a time, we had the very big, huge cartridges for video, made in Germany, Grundig. And then Japan came up with a better one, small one. The Grundig one was 1 hour per cartridge, this size. And then Japan came with VHS. So we were into the German Grundig system, and then Japan came with VHS. We moved to VHS. Then it came with Betamax. We moved to Betamax. Then VCD. We moved to VCD. Then DVD. We moved to DVD. And I was reading today that this chip that we have now is just a matter of memory. This chip was found by the Japanese, by Toshiba, many years ago. We can place all our collection in one flash disk. One flash disk. It was just about the memory. Many years ago it was there, but it was not published. It was not made public because there was so much investment on DVD and other things. And this investment has not returned as yet. So let everybody use DVD. The investment breakdown is there, they made money, and then they come up with different things. So we are being fooled. We are being fooled. People are learning yoga to start the yoga business. I'm not against that you get some fee, you get something, but become a yogi. Let money not be your expectation. Let money not be your expectation, and believe me, trust in the existence. Don't believe me, sorry, I made a wrong statement. Trust in the existence. Whatever your needs, Krishna 5,000 years ago he said, that one who keeps on the path of yoga, all the needs will be fulfilled by the existence. But you have to live yoga. All your needs will be fulfilled. It is the way the karma works. When you are sharing yoga, you are doing so many things, so much for the people around you, that the existence is returning this to you, returning for your karma. And so, vairagya is doing work without any expectation. Not that you are not concerned about things going on. You are concerned, you are serving, you are not expecting anything in return.